Flower Mound home prices are up 7% compared to this time last year. The average home value in Flower Mound has increased by over $65,000 in just the last 3 years. And last month, nearly 70% of homes sold in Flower Mound at or above their list price in under 35 days. So out of 165 homes currently for sale in Flower Mound, why are 109 of them still sitting on the market for over 35 days? And 31 homeowners just gave up completely and took their home off the market.
Well, let's talk about the 5 most common reasons why Flower Mound homes aren't selling. And stick around until the very end because we'll share with you the solutions to get your home sold quickly and for top dollar. We recently had an acquaintance that needed to sell their home to be able to get closer to their family. They chose to hire the agent that helped them buy their home because they had become friends. Unfortunately, they made the decision to price their home $150,000 above market value. Now, they had a beautiful home that was mostly updated, but we watched their home sit on the market day after day with multiple price reductions and no offers. Finally, after 4 months, they got the house sold, but it sold for less than market value, with the homeowner paying over $24,000 in concessions to the buyer. Now, what some people may forget to take into consideration is the carrying cost of the home while it sits on the market. That's the mortgage payment with interest, insurance, taxes, and etc. Now, that's costing the homeowner an additional thousands of dollars just sitting there. So incorrect pricing is one of the most common reasons homes are not selling. Sellers sometimes rely on outdated comparables of homes that have sold or personal expectations instead of the current market reality. And sometimes the real estate agent may not know the area very well or doesn't understand how to analyze the market and price the home well. Pricing too high can cost you valuable time and money because buyers simply skip overpriced homes. Homes that are priced correctly from day one create urgency and attract the most qualified, motivated buyers, and the home sells faster and for more money. The right pricing strategy and presentation works in every type of market.
The second biggest reason Flower Mound homes aren't selling is presentation. Today's home buyers shop online first, and if your photos, videos, or staging don't make a strong first impression, buyers will simply swipe past your home without a second thought. Like the old saying goes, you only have a few seconds to make a great first impression, and it's true. In looking at the homes in Flower Mound that aren't selling, I could immediately tell that quite a few had not been staged well or staged at all. When we talk about staging, most of the time we're just simply talking about cleaning and decluttering the space, as well as the right furniture placement and potentially small updates like paint. Sometimes a seller may feel like their home is too bare when they remove a lot of the stuff that makes it feel like home to them. But in reality, the buyer of that home wants to see plenty of space to put their stuff. And if it looks too small and cluttered, it won't be appealing. Furniture that's too large for the space or placed with little room to walk will cause a buyer to think that their furniture may not fit. Today's move-up buyer is looking for a larger home with plenty of room to grow. A cluttered or outdated presentation can distract buyers and lower perceived value. Now, if the home is vacant, many times it can look cold and sterile, and potential buyers may have a hard time seeing how some of the spaces could be used or how their furniture would fit. Another aspect of presentation besides the staging is quality photos and video. I'm honestly shocked when I come across homes that are listed for sale with either no photos, phone camera photos, or just plain terrible photos that don't showcase the house well. I've walked into homes that didn't show well online but looked great in person. Unfortunately, most home buyers are busy and they won't take the time to give it a second glance. It's a game of elimination. And they're looking for that standout home that absolutely knocks their socks off.
A lot of homes in Flower Mound built in the 1990s and early 2000s are showing their age. Many are needing complete updates. Some of what we're seeing right now is partial updates, where the homeowners have painted the walls in a fresh gray, but the kitchen countertops and backsplashes and the tile floors are still dated and don't mesh with the new wall colors. Buyers today want homes that feel modern and move-in ready. Mismatched finishes, old carpets, and worn-out kitchens can turn buyers away fast. Don't forget the exterior of the home and the curb appeal. Buyers can be wowed by the interior, but the overgrown landscaping and tired flower beds and faded paint can stop buyers in their tracks. Now, on the flip side, some homes are overly updated and won't sell for the amount of updating that has been done. The homes may be stunning, but the price tag may not be something a buyer is willing to pay. Updating a home is a fine balance. If the homeowner uses over-the-top finishes and features that may not be in alignment with the surrounding neighborhood or area, the value may not be there. If the majority of the qualified motivated buyers are needing to get a mortgage to purchase a home, you'll need to consider if the house will appraise for the amount of loan needed, or if the potential buyer will be able to pay cash or make up the difference in a lower appraised value. This could reduce the number of qualified motivated buyers willing and able to buy your home.
The way home buyers are buying homes now has recently changed. Buyers are not just buying a home, but a lifestyle. The days of describing a property for sale as being a 4-bedroom, 3-bath brick house are gone. I'm seeing a huge missed opportunity to capture the right buyer when describing a home in the marketing. As with the presentation we talked about previously, you only have a few seconds to capture the attention of the home buyer. Give them a reason to stop in their tracks and take notice. I see many generic home descriptions, and sometimes they tend to all run together. Your home is special and unique, and you want those buyers to know what makes it the one just for them.
Now, how do we fix the issues that make sure your home sells for the highest price possible in the least amount of time? So the first challenge to tackle is pricing. Understanding the real estate market and pricing a home currently is a little bit as an art and as a science. Do you know what determines the value of a home? A home's market value is the price that it would sell for in the open market. It is what a buyer is willing to pay and a seller is willing to sell for. Now, that is a simple version. Despite what some people may think, a real estate agent does not determine the price of a home. They analyze and give market data and give opinions based upon their experience and knowledge of the local market. And the value given by the local tax authority is determined by their own algorithm, which I'm not sure if anyone quite understands what it is. The value by the county tax appraisal district is not the value of your home it would sell for in today's market. There are a number of factors that actually go into determining a good pricing strategy for your home. A few factors that we look at is the market trending up or is it trending down? What is the supply and demand like? What are other similar homes selling for within your area in the last 3 to 6 months? Does a home have a sought after feature? When pricing a home, you want to make sure that you're in a competitive position. You can actually create a frenzy and drive the price up with the right pricing strategy and presentation.
There are a few things to consider when looking at the presentation of your home. First of all, have a professional stager come in to tell you what needs to be done. This is money well spent and is something that we always offer as part of the Texas Home Life experience for our seller clients. Next, make sure the real estate agent that you hire to market and sell your home hires a professional photographer to shoot high-quality photos. And if the home is vacant, ask your real estate agent about physical and virtual staging. A virtually staged home really helps potential buyers see how the space can be used and what type of furniture would fit. It helps them visualize how they would live in it. We always provide virtual staging for the main rooms of vacant homes, along with those actual photos staged at the home for in-person viewing. Physical furniture staging is usually done on a case-by-case basis, and it depends on the potential buyer pool and your budget.
If your home needs some updating, I would recommend that you talk with a local real estate agent first before you determine what needs to be done. This can potentially save you a lot of time, money, and energy. Too many times we see people spend a lot of money on unnecessary updates. Even if it just needs paint, I would recommend that you get the input on the colors to use. The home that we live in here in Flower Mound actually sat on the market for a long time before we bought it. The homeowners had painted the house in colors they liked and enjoyed. The colors throughout weren't the colors that would be attractive to the potential buyers. The homeowner took the house off the market and painted every room. The only problem was that they weren't colors that were neutral and light. They were different shades of dark brown, blues, and greens. not to mention the dated heavy drapes that were on almost every window. A great real estate agent or stager could have easily guided them to use lighter paint colors throughout and just remove those drapes to create a much more higher perceived value in the eyes of the potential buyers. But luckily for us, other buyers could not see past those things and we snapped it up for much less than the listed price. You might be pleasantly surprised on how a few updates can create a better value for your home. Fresh paint, updated fixtures, and new flooring in key areas can make all of the difference. If you're doing a partial update, it's really important to make sure the older items can mesh well with new updated items. And this is where a professional stager or interior designer can be worth their weight in gold. And if you need more significant updates, there are always options and different solutions to consider. Just remember that your home will be in a competition while it is on the market. So you'll want it to be the best looking house for the best price to create a buzz that potential buyers will swarm to pay the highest price.
The real estate agent that you hire to sell your Flower Mound home should have a marketing strategy that showcases the lifestyle your home offers. Besides the professional photos, video, and of course digital and print marketing, the description of the home and the community lifestyle is important. You want to tell the story of your home and community in a way that attracts your ideal home buyer. If your home is located within an equestrian community and your ideal buyer will probably be a person that enjoys horseback riding, you'll want to tell the story of how your home could fit their needs, as well as what the community specifically offers for horse boarding, training, and riding. The description would be much different if your home is located in, say, a 55 and over community. Your ideal buyer probably won't be looking for horse facilities. They might be more concerned with the close location of grocery stores, shopping, restaurants, and medical facilities.
If you're thinking about selling your Flower Mound home and want to know more about how to price it right, check out our next video, How to Price Your Home for Sale, the 3 biggest mistakes.